What is up, Heel Click? We got another QR code tonight on Monday Night Raw on May 20th, 2024. We are less than a week until King and Queen of the Ring, where I believe a lot of this will come to light and we will see the return of Uncle Howdy. But let's get right into what this QR code is. First and foremost, the top of the text, ECG PRAM. I don't even know what that. I don't know what that means at all. Maybe I don't think anyone knows what this means. If you know what this means, let me know, because I don't. I have no idea what any of that means. So as you can see, it's like a questionnaire again. Hello, can you ever truly be free? So in my experience in doing this, I hit no a few times and I got a jump scare. So the times I did all yes, I didn't get a jump scare. So we are gonna go ahead and go through this whole thing by hitting yes. Did you find your way back? Yes. Do you want to be better? Yes. And there's sometimes it gives you the little loading icon. Do you know that I'm proud of you? Oh, thanks. Yes. Is love unconditional? Of course. Yes. Have they been set free? Sure. Yes. Then we get the little static. Do you believe? I believe. Do you want to meet them? Of course I do. And then from here, we get soon. And then we get these empty boxes, 5 on each side. Now they all go to something. The first one goes to this. And I forget exactly what it ended up being, but it's a puppet is free. Post editing Josh here, and I told you guys in the video I didn't know what this stood for because I didn't do my due diligence when I was getting ready to record the video, but this is what it means. A puppet is as free as long as he loses his strings. So a puppet is free as long as he loses his strings. Shout out to @SarahBanks on X for finding this out. She did the due diligence. So that is what it means. A puppet is free as long as he loses his strings. That has been solved. So my apologies for not doing my due diligence there. That's my fault. From here, we get some very interesting. Audios. And we are going to talk more about these audios here because someone in my chat told me to bring up a spectrum analyzer and download each of these files. And luckily, you are allowed to. The first file is titled ICU2. Now, again, that was this sound on the QR code. And if we play it in the spectrum analyzer, it spells out hello. Now you could do this yourself at this website right here. I'll put it in the comments or the links down below, but academo.org/demo/spectrum-analyzer/. So that's what that first one brings up, is the word hello. So if we close this and we go to the third one on the left side, we get that. And if we put that into the spectrum analyzer, it's called North Star. The audio gives us the moth. Literally the tattoo I just got. Mine is the other way around. I did it like the Braun Strowman and how they did it. They did it with the moth's head up and the flame up. But that audio makes that in a spectrum analyzer. That is maddening to me. So let's move on, of course. This one here brings up another photo. And it says, study sees negative results. In 1965, a cruel and evil experiment was tested on Josie Lors and Antoine Seni. Probably botched those names. It still happens. There were others, but I saved them. The darkness wants you to believe it is everything, but it is not. I pulled them out and I gave them purpose. I don't say this with pride. I say this with gratitude. How precious to be chosen to bring forth. I've said too much. Give me a little more time. Others think they are the catalyst. I must give them the opportunity to repent. I hope for their sake they do. Now, someone in my chat did say there was a real article on this, but the link they sent me was behind a paywall, and you can only read so much of it. So if you look this up, there is a paywall article about this. I did try to use ways to get around it, but I unfortunately didn't succeed. Very interesting, though. This is a real-life article, supposedly, that my community is trying to share with me. Now, this photo. Now, if one thing I didn't talk about is what I was saying at the top of these. So, Auto Omni, I don't know how to say. I can't pronounce words. Testimony for that last one, and this one is last. And then all the letters and numbers. But what's interesting about this, besides the scribbles, and there is words here. If you could tell, it says liar. The R is ripped off there, and you can see it up here as well, and then the red and black scribbles. But right here, WhatsApp. 522. Now, WhatsApp is a messaging app, text messaging app. I use it for like business related things. But it's crazy that WWE, I didn't even know they had a WhatsApp thing. They're gonna be doing something on Wednesday on the WhatsApp, so I'm gonna have to follow it or whatever it is on WhatsApp on Wednesday. See what the heck that's all about. We're not gonna do this one. This one is something I will show you, but we're gonna save that for last. This one here is I have something I haven't understood yet. So obviously the word door, you know, there's nothing really else here that stands up besides the word door, which I'm assuming just maybe means the door that Bray walked through, that the door is open, and that's what they're just insinuating with that. This obviously we've been seeing this a lot, but what was interesting about this one is it has coordinates: 75.1192 west, 39.7100 north, and of course we looked that up. Rowan University. Of course, lots of rumors out there that Eric Rowan has resigned with the WWE. He's been at the PC this past week, and that is where the QR code, at least the coordinates in this QR code, lead us to. And this one is just the Wendy Lucho name, the writer for the article about the missing therapist. Of course, Wendy Lucho is an anagram for the name Uncle Howdy. I don't really see any other significance besides there's like a weird slash through each letter here. Then the very last is another insane audio that if we put through the spectrum here, it has the name Witness. And this is the craziest one of them all. It's freaking Uncle Howdy in spectrum waves. How freaking cool is that? That is one of the most amazing things I think I've ever seen when it comes to stuff like this. I know they did stuff with spectrum waves for Bray, but like to see them do the full-on upper half of his face in a spectrum wave and the moth, like that is incredible detail to go at to do this. Like in freaking sane. Now, of course, I said there was the thing here at the top that we would wait for. That is because this is a jump scare. And it makes you start over. So, besides the missing words I have here, this is basically the whole QR code. The page source doesn't have anything. It really just has all the words, like the top of the title of the QR code. It has all of the questions, except for this part. I don't think this is anywhere besides this look closer, close. And then, of course, these are just all the questions and answers that we just did, and then all of their possible outcomes. As you can see, it does say the names again, Autonomy, or however, I can't read. And ICU2, Matt77, North Star, Reborn, Testimony, IC, Last, and Witness. Those are all from the things that we just answered. And there is a lot of the text here, but I've went through it, not super deep into it, but I have kind of slowly gone through it. I haven't seen anything in this part that stood out to me worth looking. Besides, these are all just the URLs to the links and the images of the stuff that we've been reading. Same with up here. I went through a lot of this. There was nothing. So as far as I know, it seems like it's that look closer and close type of thing. Unless I'm missing stuff in the color text besides, everything else. But another very interesting QR code, man. Obviously, this is climaxing. They talked about it again tonight on Raw on commentary after the QR code appeared during the opening match, because it started at the very start of the show. And they did talk about it with Pat McAfee and Michael Cole. So obviously, we're getting closer and closer to the Wyatt Six, Howdy, whoever this is, debuting or re-debuting very soon. And of course, I said at the beginning of this, I think it's happening at King and Queen of the Ring this Saturday. What does everyone think? Anything I'm missing besides the missing letters? Well, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching.